Welcome to Flip 7. For anyone who isn't an expert at this game, first of all, why aren't you? Second of all, the point of this game is to get as many points as possible, and the way to get those points is by taking extra cards. It's that simple. But you need to be careful. If you get a match for one of the cards in your hand, then you lose that round, unless you're protected by a second chance, of course. It's a great push your luck game that is easy to learn and play, but still has a fair bit of meaningful decision points to make it fun. Let's jump right into this game. So we've got a 3-player game between myself, Paul T111, blue and red. And let's get right into the game. So we're starting off with 10, 6, 8 as our first card. So obviously everyone's going to hit the first round. Oh, out on 8s for red. Unfortunate, but unavoidable, really. I hit 5, total of 15. Hits with a 4, total of 10. We're going to go again. I hit with a 12, total of 27. 12, total of 22 for blue. I stay with 27. Blue's pushing a bit. We'll get the 9 up to 31. And then blue goes again. Oof. Out on 9s. Brutal. But, that's why it's a push your luck game. Risk and reward. 10, 7, 12. So hitting for 11 for 21 for me. And then we got a freeze there. Blue put a freeze on the red player. Yikes. Purple for me. Blue's going again. They're up to 10, of course. They went again. I stayed, by the way. I was 27. So they matched that with 7s. Brutal. Okay. Bad luck for them for the first 2 rounds. Let's take a look at the score. So you can see I've got 54. Blue's got 0, and red has 12. So early game, nothing crazy. You can see elo-wise, my elo is quite a bit higher than there too. So, if I don't win, I'll be taking a downward hit. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So 8 for blue, 11 for red, 11 for me. Obviously, we're hitting pretty much always hit for the second card. Oh, red out on 11s. Rotten luck, rotten luck. This is actually a good time to mention something important about this game. It's the distribution of cards. So the way this game works is the higher the card, the more points it's worth, but the more of them that are in the deck, which means the higher chance for you to go out on them. So there's 12 12s, 11 11s, 10 10s, 9 9s, and so forth. And then there's 1 0. Just there to kind of fill space. The other thing I should mention too, which is kind of fun with this game, is if you manage to get 7 cards down numerically, not including the orange bonus cards, it's called a flip 7. And you get all those points, everyone else gets frozen, and you get a bonus 15 points. So not all that common. Might see it once every couple games, but it is out there. So let's keep on going. So I hit on the 11, I got a plus 8. Okay, blue goes there. Like we said, the third player there is out. Oh, I'm out on 11s. So what happened there was there's a flip 3. So when the flip 3 gets turned, you can give it to someone else or you can take it, but you must flip 3 cards. You can't stop in between. So I gave it to myself greedily, but didn't work out. Now we can see the comings of our first second chance of the game. So like I said in the intro, the second chance will protect you from one time of getting a match. So let's see how it goes. So basically, while you have a second chance, you're hitting all day pretty much. There's very few instances where you wouldn't want to hit with a second chance. So blue's having a great run here. And there we go. That's the flip 7 I was talking about. You can see 7 cards there, so they'll get a bonus 15 points. And we're both out, so the freeze doesn't come into play. But yeah, great one for blue. Gives them a good scoring bump, so very good. They're at 71 versus 54 versus 12, so very strong scoring for them, which does happen with the second chances pretty often. There is also a ×2. Oh, look at red out on 5s. That is rotten luck. There's only a couple more in the deck, and he happens to get one, and there's even one in my hand. Brutal. I'm sure he's frustrated with that. So blue 6 7 11. I got 27. They're hitting for an 8. They got 32. I'm staying with 27. They're staying there. So once we get these cards dealt out, I'm just going to pause and just take a look at the scores. So other thing I should mention is it's up to 200. So whenever someone crosses 200, the game ends at the end of that round. That doesn't mean they necessarily win, right? Someone could leapfrog them to above 200. So score right now, 81 for myself, 103 for blue, 12 for red. So obviously red's looking for a big comeback, which generally means you got to take more risks, which makes it less likely to have a comeback. It's kind of a bit of a downward spiral. So let's see how it goes. So obviously we're all hitting for a second card like we talked about. And hopefully red, oh my gosh, just rotten lucky with red, out on 11s. Like that's, I mean, it can happen, but it seems to be happening to them more often than not. So that's rough. So 21 for me, 24 for blue. Hitting again on 21. So I got 30. Blue hits 9, 33 points. I stay on 30. They hit again, and again, just a little bit too greedy, and not the way you want to play this game when you're in the lead. Generally, when you're in the lead in this game, you want to play more conservative. And if when you're behind, you want to play a little more aggressive. So that probably wasn't the best play, but hindsight is 2020. You could rename this game that one, and it would definitely apply. So I gave myself a flip 3, which is pretty standard course. When you get a flip 3, if you don't have any cards, you almost always want to take it because generally the odds are with you in terms of scoring. Okay, so we got a freeze there. Red froze blue. And so it's just me, so I'm pushing my luck a little bit here. Maybe too much. Nope. Okay, so red's still in it. So I'm out. I took myself out. I stayed with 34, which is good. So red's trying to make a bit of a run for it here. Like I said, you got to take risks, and they did, and it didn't pay off. They got that second 9, and they're out of the round. So again, look at the score: 145 for me, 125 for blue, 12 for red. So I start with a second chance. Great start. I mean, it potentially could put me in striking distance for the win. So start with a 4, not bad. 18 for blue. Red, again, got to push our luck to try and get some points. Okay, so I get the X2 with the second chance. So that is a very good thing. That's kind of like what I like to call it the holy grail of flip 7. So it's kind of the best combination. So I can basically keep hitting for as long as I want. So blue in there while I was talking, took a flip 7, or a flip 3, sorry, and made it work. They didn't go out, so good for them. So here we go. I'm taking cards. I mean, unless something horrendous happens here, this should be a win for me. And there we go. I'm over 200 now, and everyone else is out. So I lose my second chance. I'll stay, and that will end the game. So, that's one of the things with this game. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of luck involved here, and I got pretty lucky, and red got super unlucky. They must be really frustrated with the game. So, yeah, so that's the end of the game. My elo will go up a little bit, and blues will probably, stay the same, and red will probably go down a little bit. So a great game. So thanks everyone for listening. If you are interested in this, please subscribe so you get videos when I put out new ones. And feel free to make a comment down below. I also will have a link in the comment below to a how-to video if you want to take a little more instruction before diving into this game, which is a great game. Good for lots of players. So yeah, put in the comments if there's any specific games you want me to do on BGA. If there's a new game that comes out and you want to see a commentated replay, just let me know, and I'd love to do that. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon. Bye.